Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Star Wars Wednesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with Star Wars The Black Series from the Book of Boba Fett Throne Room Boba Fett Deluxe Edition. I guess it's deluxe. Anyway. Thank you for watching this video, or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it! To start things off, let's take a look at the packaging as we normally do here on Digital Caveman Presents. And look there, it's a nice little window letting some light in from the top. And a hook, also some tape. On the front, Star Wars The Black Series, a nice big window showcasing the figure and his accessories. Star Wars The Book of Boba Fett, Boba Fett Throne Room. Warning, don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there. 4 and up, Hasbro print. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, just a stripe continuing around from the front and also around to the back. Nice artwork on this side of Boba Fett Throne Room. And on the back, Star Wars The Black Series, nice artwork of Boba Fett Throne Room. Once regarded as one of the most fearsome and capable bounty hunters in the galaxy, Boba Fett seemingly met his demise in the Sarlacc pit. A survivor to the core, Fett lived to fight another day. And there it is again in some other languages. He's O2 in the Book of Boba Fett line, or series, whatever. Attention, don't stick things in your French pie hole. Achtung, don't stick things in your other language pie hole. Includes figure and 4 accessories. Some more small fine legalese print, Disney print, Hasbro print. And that, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. And we'll start with accessories. Handy dandy tweezers here. Here's his rifle. Or I'm not sure if it's exactly a rifle. It's kind of a rifle. And similar to, you know, his classic weapon, but it is also different. Looks to be molded in color, except for the stock here. It's got a brown, and then this also looks like a paint app there. So nice detailing. Next up we have his sidearm, which is different than what he used in Empire Strikes Back. Newer stuff, I guess. Here is his helmet. Looks pretty much just like the show. And it's pretty much the deluxe Boba Fett helmet, the Return of the Jedi deluxe helmet without being glued to the head. And as you can see, the viewfinder is articulated, so that's cool. Nice paint apps. I'm going to drop it and then I'm going to bump the camera. But nice paint apps on the helmet. Here we have his jetpack. It's got a little something right there, and then some where the paint's peeled off a little bit since his repaint in The Mandalorian Season 2. And this also is reuse from that Return of the Jedi Deluxe Boba Fett. And along with this piece too, the missile. that goes in the top, and it's got a little ring on there to just kind of snap it, hold it in place. So that's nice looking. And that does it for the accessories. Now let's take a look at the figure. The face sculpt, I think the sculpt is good, and I don't know, the paint just, there's something about it that's just off to me, and it may be the sculpt, but you know, he's got his scars and they're painted up differently, and of course he's got that shiny finish. His face, he's got his little logo thingy right here, his mythosaur right here, nice gold paint app on the belt there. I mean, this is pretty accurate, I think, at least the way I remember it. This is how he appeared in the show, and it's very nice. It's a nice looking figure. Now this neck piece here is not a separate piece. It is attached to this armor overlay. Let's take a look at his articulation. He doesn't really look up. This kind of gets in the way. He looks down that much. Let's see, does he have the chicken neck? No, not really. He's got a lot of waggle in there, and he can do the full exorcist. Huh? What are you talking about? The head appears to be on the dumbbell joint, with the neck being a separate piece with a ball joint in the torso. As far as the shoulders, can do a full 360 rotation. They come out that far. Between this shoulder piece and this shoulder armor, it does hinder that a little bit, but there is, I think, a butterfly joint on the inside there, but you really can't get much out of it with this armor overlay. At the elbow, a hinge and swivel, and it'll give you that much bend and a full 360 degree swivel. And this wrist is on an in and out hinge, and this one is on up and down hinge. Now this piece, I don't know about the arm here, but the gauntlet piece itself is reused from Return of the Jedi Boba Fett. This one I don't think is. I think this one is different. Then we see he's got his holster here. I didn't look at that earlier. But anyway, okay, back to the articulation. At the waist, he can do a full 360 degrees. He's got a lot of hula motion in there. It's like on a ball or dumbbell joint here at the waist. He can bend back that far and crunch forward that far. Now at his legs, you'd think this and this kind of hinders his articulation a bit, and it may a bit, but it's not a lot. He can give you that much of the splits. You can see this does interfere a little bit with the articulation, and this will not go down further because this part is too thick. So he can kick forward that far. He kicks back about that far with just a little bit of outswing. And he does have, on both legs, there is a thigh cut. And it does give you a full 360 degree rotation. I say that like it's amazing that he has a thigh cut, like other people don't have a thigh cut. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do. At the knee, it's on a hinge and swivel. Give you a little better than 90 degrees there, and it will swivel around all the way 360 degrees. And you can see this piece right here is molded in this color, but they're kind of hidden under his baggy pants. There is at the upper shin a boot cut for another 360-degree rotation. At the ankle, he tilts down, good God, that far, that's a lot. Tilts up hardly any at all, just really a little bit. And he does have forward-facing pin for rocker. Now, I was talking about parts being reused from that deluxe Boba Fett. And the good reason that this is a reuse part is, remember, deluxe Boba Fett came with this flamethrower piece. And guess what, folks? Boba Fett's shooting some flames. And other pieces that will work with this figure. On the jetpack, he has these two exhausts, and since this is the same jetpack, you know, they fit right in there, so that's pretty sweet. And as far as his accessories go, this pistol, yeah, he can hold it in his hand, maybe. His hand's pretty solid plastic. I'm the new daimyo. Damn you. And goes right in his holster. And you have to push it hard just a little bit, but it stays right on in there. The backpack, you can see there's a hole in these two tab holes right here, and there's a hole, a peg and two tabs right there. You just kind of line all that up. And give it a good squeeze to get it in there. And there it goes. And again, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is a new piece, but when we do comparisons, we'll take a look at it. Same issue though with the cords. So you just have to kind of be careful with those cords. And I think they're glued up in there, which sucks. I mean, it's good that they stay, but... And then helmet fits right on there. And then this is the hardest one to mess with. It's because of its design. Getting the thumb through that hole back here. Can be a little trying. At least for me it is sometimes. But you get it in his hand and you have to work it around a little bit to get the trigger finger in the trigger guard. And there it goes. There it goes. I said I'm the new daimyo. Whoop. A kindly, gently daimyo. Daimyo. Whatever. That means Boba. And of course, something fell off. All right, my friends, that does it for a look at the figure and his accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And let's start things off with some other Boba Fetts. Here we have the first Black Series release of Boba Fett, and this is the Empire Strikes Back one. This is not the archive or the retro re-release. This is the original single release, regular release Boba Fett. Again, as he appeared in Empire Strikes Back. Here he is with the prototype Boba Fett. And here he is with the Return of the Jedi Deluxe Boba Fett. And we'll take a look at these. Yeah, the wrist, these gauntlets appear, well, they may be the same also. It's hard to see it the way his arms turned here. But yes, this is also reuse, it appears. So that's neat. Now the hands are not. I want to say the hands are reuse from Din Djarin. Keep your bucket on, Boba. But again, that's how those two compare up. And from Book of Boba Fett, Fennec Shand. From The Mandalorian, we have Din Djarin, who doesn't want to stand up, and he was just standing up. Here he is with Bo-Katan Kryze. Here he is with Koska Reeves. Here he is with Moff Gideon. And our last Black Series figure, here he is with the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. How does he stack up with other lines? Let's take a look. From the Marvel Legends series, making his cameo appearance, here we have Stan the Man Lee. From the G.I. Joe Classified series, here we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And for a 7-inch comparison from McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse line, here we have 3 Jokers, the Joker, the Clown. And that, my friends, completes our comparisons. For final thoughts on Star Wars The Black Series Deluxe Throne Room Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett, I have to say it's a nice figure. I don't know if I would say it's truly a deluxe release. That, of course, being my opinion. Your mileage, of course, may vary. I just don't think there's enough new stuff in it to really justify it being a deluxe release, especially when you look back at Return of the Jedi Boba Fett that didn't come out that long ago and included more accessories at the same price. So there is that. But otherwise, overall, I think it's a good figure. He has good range of motion as far as what he needs to do. Either the head sculpt or the face paint needs some tweaking, I think. It's just the likeness isn't 100% there for me. And, it just, to me, likenesses should be as accurate as the Marvel Legends series, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, the MCU characters in that wave. I mean, they were spot on. That's how good the likenesses should be. And it may just be the paint. It may not be the mold. It may be the paint. It may be a combination of the two. I'm not sure. And again, I really wish he would have come with more accessories to kind of justify the price tag. But, it's all going up anyway, right? That, of course, is a video for another day. That does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or just help the channel out further, or both. That would be totally awesome. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.